Hi friends, I'm gonna do something a little out of my comfort zone and a little bit of crazy, and I'm gonna take a video about silver jewelry and how to clean it. I've had a lot of people lately asking me about their jewelry and why it turns brown or black, or sometimes if it's sitting a while it loses its luster. And a lot of people surprisingly think that there's some sort of defect or a malfunction when it comes to their jewelry, but I can assure you that is not the case. Sterling silver is going to tarnish if you do not keep it clean. If you don't wear it and you put it in a jewelry box somewhere and you kind of revisit it a little while later, it's going to get dirty and it's going to get yucky. So it's really easy to clean it. A lot of times you could use a polishing cloth, but if you have been letting it sit for a while, it's going to need a good old scrub it. And there is a way to do that. Cronin's Irish Cottage style. My mom taught me how to clean jewelry when I was shockingly young, and she used to pour it into a little Royal Tara cup, and then when she was done cleaning it, she would spray it with Windex. I'm not going to use the Windex. I use a little bit of a different twist on the way that she did it, but I've been doing it for a long time and it seems to work. So I'm just going to show you and see if it's something that you might want to try on some of that yucky jewelry sitting in your jewelry case. So the way that I set things up here is I've got 2 cups. I've got Tarnex in one. And Tarnex is something that you could get at Walmart or the drugstore or pretty much anywhere. And just a cup of water. And I obviously have my jewelry over here. Just a piece of paper towel, a polishing cloth, scissors. So I have zero technology. I don't know how people post videos of themselves without using both of their hands, but if I'm going to clean the jewelry, I have to figure it out. So I found a little buddy here. His name is Santa Claus, and his legs are actually perfect to stand my phone on. So I'm going to give it a shot here. This is a sterling silver clattering. It's kind of been here for a while. It's a little bit blurry, but it's got kind of marble in it, so I'm just going to throw this in as well. The Tarnex will not damage the marble. It'll just make your jewelry look magnificent. So, start with the marble one. Throw it in the Tarnex. You don't want to leave it in here for too long. I have been known to get distracted. I'm sure that comes as a surprise to many people, but I get very distracted. So I have to make a very conscious effort to remember that I have jewelry sitting in the Tarnex. Because although it's great, it's not something you want to leave your jewelry in. So after a few minutes, I take the scissors because I don't want to put my hands in the Tarnex. And then I just drop it in the cup of water to give it a nice little rinse. One thing to know about Tarnex is it smells disgusting. So that's why I drop it in the water. It's also, if you don't rinse it with water or Windex, as my mother used to do, you're gonna have kind of this sticky feeling on your fingers, and nobody wants that. And you also don't want your fingers to smell like Tarnex because it is truly nasty. So after that has rinsed, I'm just looking to see if I have customers, because I would be so embarrassed if a customer came in right now and I was talking to my phone who was propped up on Santa Claus. I'm back. Sorry, somebody came in just as I was about to show you how I polish my jewelry. So after I dry it off with paper towel, I polish it with just a regular polishing cloth. Again, that's something you can pretty much get anywhere. And there you have it. I don't know if it's not really in focus, but I can assure you that this is much more sparkly and beautiful than it was before. And it's got a Connemara marble in it. So the Tarnex doesn't do any damage to the Connemara marble. And there you have it. This is a tray of jewelry that I've cleaned today. And you can see like there's agate and there's cubic in some of them, and this is just plain sterling silver. This one is a Connemara marble. So, you know, again, with sterling silver, If it turns, that means it's the real deal. That means it's authentic. Sometimes you can get sterling silver jewelry with a rhodium plate, and rhodium doesn't tarnish. It's a rhodium plate, so it kind of keeps that sparkly, clean look, and doesn't really tarnish as much. I've heard it referred to as the poor man's platinum, and I don't think that's too far off. If you've got some dirty jewelry, I suggest you go and get some Tarnex, and make sure you tell me how you made out. And just a little disclaimer, I sell jewelry, but I am definitely not a jeweler. So even though this works for me, if you are unsure, you can definitely find a jeweler and talk to them. Don't forget to like us on Facebook too. Facebook.com/Shop Cronins. I'm constantly posting new merchandise, sales, specials, music, and a variety of other things on there on a daily basis. So check us out. Sláinte! Have a great day.